Good people, it is your boy, the Hota from Nairobi, here on the Breakfast Jam. And I hope you guys are having a lovely, lovely Wellness Wednesday. I don't know if you just been listening to the song that we just played, but my guest today morning was telling me about the way that there's something, hopefully the camera will let you see it, but it just touches your soul. And the music he seems to be making, well, it seems to be the music he is making, touches your soul, you know, in a very interesting way. At least for me, that song they just played, I like the vibrations that it gave me. So I'm going to let him introduce himself, but today in studio I have Gitonga Mukira. I am very terrible with names, but I'm guessing at least since we're from the same area, I'm guessing code, that one was pronounced all right.
You've done well.
Oh, man. So thanks for joining us in studio,
Thank you so much for having me. Yes, as you said, my name is Gitonga Mukira.
Yeah.
You know, I was in Mombasa the other day in Kwale, and they pronounce Gitonga as Gitonga.
Gitonga.
And you know, in Swahili we say G. When you start with G, it means GT likubwa, G2 likubwa. So I take that name with a lot of humility as a big man in this music industry, in this artistic industry.
Man.
Yeah, so me, I'm a musician as well as a music producer. Yeah. That's what I do.
So you started off by producing.
Yeah, I started off by producing.
Then how did you get into now the music?
Actually, you know, I was always a musician.
Yeah.
But the production came in after, you know, going to produce with some DJs in Nairobi, and it was quite expensive, and I was not happy with our output.
Yeah.
So I decided, let me learn this thing. Because I was already playing the keyboards, which I got from a friend who stole it in church. But but it's part of the journey.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
What do they say? Is it the ends justify the means?
You just have to live life.
Oh, true.
Yeah, live life one day at a time. There's no end. There's no common small.
Man, so that's actually very interesting. Was he part of the choir and he just decided?
He was the child's pastor.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I told him, I would love to learn the keyboards. He said, don't worry, my brother. I got you.
The Lord shall provide.
Yeah. But that keyboard, I could not take it back to the church. I should do, at least because it has really blessed my journey.
Yeah.
But I gave it to somebody else. So he can continue learning and sharing the music.
I mean, the best thing you did is at least now you've given somebody else the opportunity to also, hopefully explore that musical journey.
True.
Man, so you started off with the keyboard, self-taught?
Self-taught. Those back in the days, we did not have YouTube.
Yeah.
So you just weka kidole pale, you changanisha with the left one, and hivyo tu unalearn pole pole, and then you see somebody playing, maybe a friend who's more advanced.
Yeah.
And you get some tips from them as well, but autodidact. Sorry, I'm mixing with some French.
Oh, no.
My English is very rusty.
Wow. That sounds nice. How long have you been living in France?
I've been living in France 3 years now. I went there on an artistic residency.
Yeah.
And the reason why I stayed there longer is that I also fell in love with somebody over there. And I started a family over there. But I'm planning to come back next year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Were you in Paris, the city of love?
Yes, I visited, but I live quite far from Paris.
Yeah.
I live in the south of France. This is a city called Toulon, next to Marseille. And that's why I do my craft.
Nice.
I do music, work with the musicians over there, French musicians, and we try to collaborate artistically. And as my new album is called Jacaranda Propaganda, I really try to experiment with sound, with the African rhythm mixed with hip-hop and even Spanish music, flamenco. So it's a mixture and a melange of different sound.
Yeah, I can tell, brother. I was saying, I couldn't pinpoint exactly what it was, but the vibration I was getting from it, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
I loved it. I actually can't wait to listen to the entire thing.
Thank you so much.
I think the first time I interacted with your music, personally, I really enjoy. I don't know if the word would be underground, but I guess technically. Would you think you're a mainstream artist? Because I'd say I don't think I know that many people who listen to you as much.
True, you're right. I'm a musician.
Yeah.
I don't want to define myself as mainstream or not. I pay my bills with music.
Yeah.
So that is what matters for me as an individual. I've been doing music for more than, I think, almost 20 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, I started with Provoke, producing for Uko Flani Mau Mau.
Yeah.
So it's been a long journey, and sometimes you even get to do this corporate work.
Yeah.
Then I quit at some time back in 2015 to fully focus on music.
Oh, wow.
So 2015 till date,
yeah,
I've been a professional musician.
Nice.
Not known. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
1 view on YouTube, 10 views is still the same. 1 million views for me, it's still the same.
Man, that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful. As an artist, I think genuinely that's the mentality 90% of people should have.
Yeah.
Because I think that way we would get a lot more creativity and a lot more artwork out.
True.
But hey, there you've actually mentioned a lot. Well, one, I'd say the first time I interacted with your music was Kiswahealing 2 had popped up on my Spotify.
Okay.
And then I didn't do that much of a deep dive into it. I just listened to Kiswahealing 2, and then when I saw that there was an original one from 2021, I went back to that one.
Mm-hmm.
And well, one, what inspired even the name Kiswahealing, you know?
Kiswahealing, la la. The funny thing, you mentioned that your friend Ankada.
Yes.
We were just discussing, I and her.
Yeah.
Because I told her, come over to the studio, we have this project, and we'll want your view on this project now, Kiswahealing.
Yeah.
And she listened to it and she said, why don't you guys name it Kiswahealing?
Hey.
She's the one who came up with that name. I never gave her credit for that, but she's the one who really suggested that name, because it was part of the project, and in some lyrics we hear Kitusua saying Kiswahealing, and that's how it came by.
I think even Kun Fire Kun, that's again, personally I'm a very big fan of Uko Flani Mau Mau, and so Kitusua he's an artist who I have listened to a lot, really enjoy his rap.
Yeah.
In fact, I was seeing somebody mention sometime on Twitter saying he is one of the most dangerous rappers there is.
He is. He's the baddest.
Man, in terms of like his skill, in terms of even the message, he's a dangerous rapper.
He's really good at what he does.
Yeah. So even like, how did that collabo come about?
That collabo came by after relocating to Kenya. I was living in Uganda. Yeah. And luckily my neighbor was Kitusua in Kitengela. And I was like, what? You're living here, bana. You're my mentor, you're my everything. I need to work, and we need to collaborate. Yeah. And Brima, now one of the members of Maovete. Yeah. Because Maovete, we are two, I and Brima. We make the duo Maovete. He was just coming from India, and I called him. I said, hey, I have a studio, and I'm now based in Kitengela. You should pass by. So I started working on some project with him, and I said, hey, Kitsua, come and throw a verse inside. Yeah. And the first track we did was Hakuna Makelele. Haina Makelele. Yeah. I don't know if you've heard it, but it makes part of this album, Kiswahealing. Yeah. And like that, we started recording more songs, and before we knew it, it was a full project. Dang. Yeah.
So, again, this was music that was produced during the pandemic.
Yeah.
This is like, is that why you relocated back to Kenya from Uganda?
No, not really. I was working there as a music producer. Yeah. And unfortunately, I lost my younger brother, and this really devastated my way, my mindset. Yeah. So I felt like I need to come back home. Yeah. Yeah. So I said, mwanzo mpya. Nikarudi nyumbani, and started looking for friends to collaborate. History. Yeah.
Man, actually, sorry for that, but they say great loss, especially in great artists, loss inspires,
True.
Great work.
Great work.
Man, so the artist residency that you were doing in France, well, one, how did you get it? How did it come about? Was it like, in fact, how do artists apply for these things? Even just for the audience, for my fellow artists listening. Yeah. How do you?
There are various ways. For example, if you're in Nairobi, we have Alliance Française in Nairobi, which is an enterprise which could help in this kind of steps. Yeah. And we also have a Goethe Institute, which is also another German European connection that can help you get this residency. Yeah. For me, I checked it online. Yeah. And I found a center called Le Telegraphe in Toulon, and I applied. Yeah. And I used Kiswahealing. I applied with using our song Kun Fire Kun and Utakwenda Wapi. and they like the project. They like how I sing in the project as well and how I produced it.
Yeah.
And they said, yeah, we're interested.
Nice.
And they paid for the project, for my stay over there for some months, 6-7 months.
Nice.
And we collaborated with other musicians. And after that, we had a showcase where I performed for French community.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they loved it. Though I just did songs in Swahili.
Damn. Well, as you hear, guys, sometimes it's just as easy as applying. The opportunities are there.
Easy as applying, but also working on your craft.
Yeah.
That is the most important thing.
Man, I mean, again, as you said, 20 years in the industry.
True.
Yeah,
true.
You've done more than, the way they say you need 10,000 hours to become a master at your craft. So that is way more than 10,000 hours, I can assume.
True. And patience.
Yeah. Oh, patience. Oh, the patience is a virtue.
Yeah. Oh, la, la. Without that, then you're nothing.
And in fact, that's actually something that constantly comes up with a lot of the artists I've talked to. It's the fact that, especially I've noticed with our generation, instant gratification is a problem that we all have,
True.
And so, a lot of the time, guys don't have that patience to maybe, continue. Maybe year 1 wasn't great. Maybe year 2 would be a bit better. In fact, year 3 would be even worse.
Yeah.
Guys don't have that patience to wait 10 years to see what the results are,
True. And for me, I think I was lucky that I played instruments and I was also a musician and a producer.
Yeah.
So I never felt like I'm wasting my time or I'm not achieving what I want. I loved rubbing shoulders with the small artist in quotes and the big artist in quotes.
Yeah.
So for me, it was just a journey. And always learning with YouTube, especially with the music production part.
Yeah.
So I never felt like I needed to rush. I was always patient. As long as I could pay my bills, that was it.
Yeah, that's the main thing. That's also a very another important thing,
Yeah.
It's still the music business.
Yeah, true. So I was well surrounded by my passion and my craft.
Yeah. Oh man. So France, Uganda, how many other countries have you stayed in? And of course home Kenya.
And home Kenya, yeah. Only that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Out of them, which of course East-West home is best. So between Uganda and France, of course each of them I can imagine has their own unique their pros and cons.
Hola. Pros and cons. I really loved Uganda for the food.
Yeah.
Kenya is my home, hata kukuwe na shida aje tutapambana tu na hiyo shida.
Yeah.
And I love Kenya to death. I'd rather die here and get buried here or get burned here. I'm not the person to France, on the other hand, is a place where I've really opened my mind artistically.
Yeah.
There you have so much support for arts, for film, for theater. The support is immense. And that's something I wish our Kenyan government would do the same.
Yes.
For the residency programs, for training programs for artists.
Yeah.
Especially residency programs. Without this, then you fail to achieve what you would want to.
Yeah.
Because art, music especially, is very finance demanding.
Yes.
And the residency gives you some backup in terms of finance.
Yeah.
You're paid to create. They don't want to even know what you're creating.
Yes.
They don't even want to listen. They're like, here's a studio, create. Here is a theater, go with a group of actors, rehearse for 6 months. We're going to pay your bills. We're going to pay everything for you. You see?
Man.
And we had a good theater here in Nairobi.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Yes.
You know Phoenix?
Yeah, I remember Phoenix Theater.
Yeah. I know it well because I used to go there for plays to watch my brother who was there.
Yeah.
Right now it's a church.
Yeah.
A big loss.
Man. Hey. Yeah. That's sad. That is sad,
Yeah.
Man, it's true. I feel like the industry, you're right, the government doesn't support creativity as much as it should.
Yeah.
Not to say that they don't entirely, but you're right, it would be a blessing for musicians. In fact, even like guys, recently Baby Cool was in Kenya for the launch of his latest album.
Oh, really? Okay.
and Break the Chains, and he reunited with Waire and Azizi, the East Africa Bashment crew.
Okay.
Those guys are legends.
Yeah, I know.
And I feel like, as you're saying, the government, I mean, God willing, maybe, hopefully, eventually, they'll take such things into consideration and be able to fund such artists for them to come back and do like a reunion tour or a reunion album.
Okay.
Because I think, as it shows, like even with what recently happened with Chan, there's that patriotism when people can come together, you know, to support one thing. There's that patriotism, and it uplifts the entire country.
True.
That coming together. So I think art does the same, and you know,
exactly.
Even with things like film and all, like even Nairobi Half-Life, still one of the movies that everybody mentions, or even some like Supermodo. When you have such stories told through art, it brings the people together.
Yeah, true.
And I think music would do the same.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
And even now that you're talking about movies, there's this movie called Rafiki. I think it was funded by the French community.
Oh.
I think so. I saw it in a French library, public library. And I looked at the creditors and I saw a lot of French names, French institutions.
Maybe the one by Wanuri Kahir.
Yeah. If I'm not wrong, I think it was funded by the French.
Man, but that also, as you say, it's
and if you watch the movie, it's beautiful.
It is.
The images are super nice, and you're like, wow. Even if you're watching from USA, you'll say, wow, I would want to visit this country.
Quality of the movie is, you know. Man, I mean, it's a blessing that artists are given such opportunities, but it also goes back to that thing of why do we have to wait for, I don't want to say white people, but why do we have to wait for people to give our people those opportunities to express themselves? Because again, like even with Nairobi Half-Life, it was funded by, I think it's One Fine Day Films.
Okay.
And that is a German institution. If I'm not wrong, please correct me. It's amazing. I'll not take it for granted because it's beautiful that we are able to get the art that comes out of it. But we need more African funded, work.
Yeah, we need.
Because again, like, who owns the rights to those, Is it our artists or again, is it the institutions that have funded them?
Okay. Yeah. That's a good question. That's a very good question. But I watched her interview. Yeah. And she was saying that she got some few funds on this institution. Maybe there she gets 200 shillings. Over there she gets in another enterprise she gets 100,000. Yeah. So I really think they own this, not the institution that owns, but Wanori. Yeah. I think it's them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't speak for her.
I would hope and pray, man.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, so even for my project, while I'm there, the new project Jacaranda Propaganda, I try to get finance from them. Yeah. And I've already applied, and hopefully I'll get some money to push the project to an international level, and even with my future projects.
Man.
Yeah, because my MC whatever is not helping me, so it's not helping anyone. Yeah. Who is it helping, by the way?
Man. Oh, wow. Yeah. As I said, I can't wait to listen to the entire project.
Please do, and I'd love to hear your honest opinion.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And I'm a very huge fan of like African folk. I guess this would be, I don't know, folk fusion. Yeah, I personally, I really enjoy like old folk music. Especially, I'm a huge fan of Fela Kuti. That is somebody whose discography I've listened to in and out.
Awesome.
So yeah, African artists, I am #1 supporter.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fela Kuti is a god in our music. His attitude, his way of speaking, his charisma,
the expression, like even seeing him on stage, the way that was gyrating.
Yeah, I know. So we try to learn from him. We try to learn from the great.
Oh, true. Yeah. Who are some of your inspirations? Let me ask.
Fela Kuti, of course. Mandela of Sarabi Band. Eric Wanaina. Yeah. In France, I have Rwandese Français. We have Gaël Faye. I look up to him because he's one writer. He writes books. His books have also been adapted into film. So soon I also hope to follow this kind of path, writing books. Kitusua. These are some of the people who really inspired my work.
Yeah. Nice, man.
Yeah.
Let me give you a bit of a challenge. Well, I don't know if you know this story. It's called An African Tale.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fable written by Jomo Kenyatta about the colonization of Africa. That was later turned into a film by some Russian filmmakers.
Really?
So yeah, go and check it out. I really think you'd enjoy it.
All right. What's the name of the film?
An African Tale.
An African Tale.
I've forgotten the name of the story itself. I didn't carry that book today, but it's a book that I've been reading recently. It just contains different stories from around Africa. So some by Chinua Achebe, the late Ngugi Thiong'o and like Jomo Kenyatta.
Yeah.
And so so the one by Jomo Kenyatta. I've forgotten the name of the tale itself, but the movie is called An African Tale.
Really? That's impressive.
Yeah. Go and check it out. It's very interesting.
I will. Now that there's also this guy called Emmanuel Dongala. He's a Congolese writer.
Yeah.
I think one of his books was also done to a film by the French.
Yeah.
Very beautiful film about child soldiers in Congo.
Voila. Man.
But and he also wrote a short story that we did in high school.
Yeah.
Africa Kills a Son. I don't know if you remember. Maybe my guy there remembers this story. Remember Africa? That was a French story, then translated into English. Yeah, we did it in KCSE. When I was seeing his book in French, I was super impressed, super encouraged, and so it's a whole big universe out there in terms of art.
Yeah. I'd like to say, I remember even as in primary school, we used to go to Alliance Francaise a lot to go and like watch films. Yeah, and there were a lot of African movies, especially animations. I used to love them. I've forgotten their names. I think there was someone called Kuroku. I've forgotten, but we used to go to watch a lot of African films there, and I used to love it. But again, as a film head, that used to be the best part of school, leaving school to go and watch movies.
But it's education,
Yeah.
It's education, and it's so important to our society.
True.
Because it opens our minds, it opens our spirits, our creation, and a society without art is not worth.
Man, as they say, art imitates life, and life imitates art.
True.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow, this has been a very, very nice conversation.
Thank
today,
you.
Man. Guys, I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am.
Yeah, man.
So today, usually it's a Wellness Wednesday, and today we talk about mental health. And now, there are two things that I'd want to ask. I mean, being a Wellness Wednesday, I hope you don't mind.
No.
So being abroad, there's a lot of even just not being home, not being around your people, there's that isolation that you get. So how did you deal with that, being, Uganda at least is just one line away from us.
Yeah, true.
But now being in France, the isolation, what was the difference in Uganda and in France, and, how did you deal with it?
For me, I think I'm lucky in terms of I am well surrounded with my family, with my wife, with my 3 children.
Yeah.
So I put my energies there. Of course, sometimes you feel like, oh man, I just miss speaking in Swahili, speaking to a stranger. We don't have that in France. You cannot speak to even your neighbor.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a little bit hard for me. But I try to stay focused by giving all my energies to my wife and my family. I write also. This is something, it's a habit I've picked up.
Yeah.
And when I write, I just share my thoughts with my book, with my journal. And this keeps me sane.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and my music, of course, where I write, I create music in the studio, I rehearse with musicians, and this space also, it's a creative space with other musicians where you just talk.
Yeah.
And this, of course, it's very powerful in your state of mind.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why I'm saying.
Man, that's good to hear. I can also imagine as an artist, as creatives. Even me, I'd like to say I'm an introvert, but then because of the work, I also enjoy being with people. You know? So I also do have to ask: was it easy making friends there? The way you said, you can't even really talk to your neighbor and just wave at a stranger.
True. I was doing the a training for the language.
Yeah.
The French language.
By the way, actually, sorry to interrupt, but were you speaking French in Kenya, or you went to learn there?
I went to learn there.
Wow.
Yeah, and when you're part of that system, when you're part of that country, the government ensures that you integrate well, so they pay for your training.
Wow.
And when they pay for your training, they also give you a stipend, like a salary every month.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, maybe I'm going to start applying, guys.
I mean, it's systems that work.
Yeah.
System, because my wife is French.
Yeah.
She comes here, no support to learn Swahili, no support to integrate. It's illegal for her to even to get employed because she does not have a work permit, which is very expensive.
Yeah.
You know, they set up good systems for us to integrate in France.
Wow.
But here in Kenya, it's super, super difficult for foreigners to integrate. And then yet we hear people talking about there is racism, but here we have institutional racism.
Yeah.
That
it's
even just getting a marriage certificate
is wow.
If you're married to some foreigner, you'll notice.
Yeah.
You go there to I don't know which house, and you have to get a civil marriage certificate.
Yeah.
You'll wait there, I don't know for how long.
My goodness.
Just a certificate.
Maybe again, now we might go off topic.
Sorry, I digressed so fast.
No, it's okay. I mean, the conversation is supposed to be flowing, the best.
Okay.
But, so that makes me also question, do you think it could be a thing of maybe them expecting a bribe? Because they're like, these people have come from abroad, maybe they have money to pay for that.
Yeah, somebody asked for 70,000 just to get this certificate.
Jesus.
And I said no.
Yeah.
I said no, I cannot even give it. Didn't you get a salary? Yeah.
Man.
So I was very angry, and I said, who could I see to get this certificate in time?
Man, that is crazy.
Yeah, so you're asking about how, for me, how it was easy to get friends.
Yeah, the integration.
Yeah. I saw somebody with a guitar, and I said, hey, how are you? That's the language you speak.
Very true.
I think us musicians, we are lucky.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to interact even yesterday I was walking around with a guitar and somebody said, hi, I'm a musician as well, here's my card. We make friends easily, and
actually that is
that's
very
our luck.
True.
Yeah, that's our luck, I guess. But I can assume for others it's not the same. It's not the same.
I mean, it depends actually. Maybe, scientists won't be able to walk around with beakers and a lab coat.
Yeah.
Man, wow.
Yeah.
So, are you now able to fluently sing in French as well, by the way?
Not sing. Sing is a little tough for me, but I can speak well.
Yeah. Okay.
Je parle un peu. J'ai du mal à parler, mais je parle bien.
Parlez-vous français?
Je parle français.
Yeah.
Et vous? Oui.
Okay.
Vous parlez bien. Well, I handle it not badly, but I have a long way to go to get to this, fluent level.
Yeah.
But even with English, I'm still struggling. So, it's
what's your first language?
My first language is Luganda. My mother is Luganda. I'm Muganda, and my dad is Kenyan.
Yeah.
From the Embu Mountains.
Yeah.
Kirinyaga.
Shout out to our Embu people.
Embu people. Jipizo, Njampaneni and Sons. Kariza. Salamu. Man.
Wow.
Yeah, so
it's Luganda, English.
Luganda, Swahili. And then English in school, and French now as an adult. Yeah.
So did you grow up in Kenya? You grew up in Kenya?
I grew up in Kenya.
Born and raised?
Born and raised in Kenya.
Nairobi, which region?
I grew up in Embu. And then we came back to Nairobi sometimes. Then again Embu, shifting, and it was just Embu, Nairobi.
And you don't speak Kiembu?
Unfortunately not. And do you speak Kiembu?
Not yet.
I will teach you.
So you learn it first, then you teach me.
Yeah.
So I'm coming for ukulele lessons, guitar lessons, and Kiembu lessons.
Are you musicians, by the way?
Yeah, I do make music.
Really?
As I said, I grew up playing the guitar in primary.
Okay.
And then sadly my guitar got stolen.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said, I want to go back to playing the ukulele. Hopefully, that's why I want to start at least. maybe get back into it. And I should have brought you a ukulele. I have one just lying around at home. What? In France? Or?
Yeah, in France.
You know what? That is a mission. Now,
next
either
time
I will come to you.
Next
or
time
you
I come, I bring you one.
Man, I will hold you accountable to that.
Please do. Because I looked at a shop in town.
Yeah.
For ukulele just the other day.
Yeah.
And it's super expensive.
I'm
like, what?
Last time I checked, it was around 8,000. How much is it now? Yeah.
Over there, it's 2,000, 3,000.
Wow.
Imagine how will art grow even when the djembe we are trying to learn and share with people.
Man.
Super expensive. How much does a djembe cost by the real djembe?
A djembe right now? I don't know. You know, if you go to the supermarket, maybe like 2,000 something. But there's a supermarket over there. We can go and check. But these ones homemade, maybe 500 bob.
It's the same thing as the ukulele, the guitar. This thing should be affordable for everyone.
That is actually very, very true.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, maybe that will also. Yeah, but honestly, you're right. Like even you're right. If it to the point where great music is brought on by somebody having to steal a keyboard from church so that art can prosper.
I know, and I'm not the only one who stole from the church.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Even this Mugevi star.
Yeah.
He did the same with his guitar.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So and I'm sure there are many more artists who have done the same.
Yeah, there are many stories like that.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, hopefully, by the way, hopefully that will inspire the government, even if it's to get local craftsmen to make us those instruments so they're affordable, you know?
Yeah, true.
Man, hopefully, man, this has been an amazing conversation.
Yeah.
I think the moral of this, or what I'm getting, is that art needs to flourish in this country.
It has to.
It needs to.
Because we have talent.
We do.
We have passion.
Man. And I think, honestly, but maybe again, I don't want to talk down on our government, but maybe that's also a way to suppress the freedom, because the kid generation we have right now is educated, and as you're saying, they're passionate and they're talented. But then for them to be able, the amount, a lot of the time, even when I first started, the National Theatre is a place where you just go and find creatives sitting down. They would, every once in a while, guys would pull out a guitar, bring a speaker, and there'd be maybe a jam session. But we need to take those I feel like we need to grow from that.
True.
It's only 1 in a million that are able now to grow from that space and make like killings, Man.
You're right.
So yeah, hopefully I'd wish and pray. It would be my prayer that, the government also...
We'll start with our MP here.
Yeah. Man, actually true. Man, but every other day we're trying to impeach somebody else because of the work they're not doing, and somehow they stay in and the work continues not to be done.
We will learn. We'll get there.
Man, I pray.
Yeah.
Upcoming 2027, guys. In fact, I always say, this week I'm taking it to remind guys, 29th of September, next week on Monday, please go and register. That is my message to all Kenyans, at least for this week. Yeah.
Register.
Man, register. Hopefully we can get the change that we need. Man.
We shall fight for the change. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
And I'll be relocating next year.
Yeah.
And continue with the fight.
Man, welcome back home.
Thank you.
In fact, I'll be waiting for that ukulele. Hopefully, man, even like concerts. I hope you'd come. Do you do live shows, by the way, apart from abroad while you've been back home? Have you been able to do?
Unfortunately, I did not have time to plan for this one.
Yeah.
Why I came was to do some music videos and a short documentary. So I really came for a very short time and 10 days, 15 days, and do some little promotion on radio as well.
Yeah.
So
thank you for gracing us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Man.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Yeah.
So I did a documentary, to give stories to the album.
Yeah.
And just talking with people in Kwale, sharing their stories about culture, about the challenges we're having in ecology.
Yeah.
And the climate change. So these are, if you listen to the album, these are the issues that are faced.
Yeah.
I tackle in this album. Yeah.
Jacaranda Propaganda is the name of the album.
Yeah.
So is it the way you said climate change? Is it because the jacaranda tree?
Yeah. It's it's a very symbolic tree, especially even in Embu.
Yeah.
I grew up with the jacaranda trees.
Man, the purple that you see, I love it when it covers the road and it blossoms.
Beautiful. And now slowly by slowly we are seeing them disappearing on our streets.
Man. Even over there, Westlands, outside the Jacaranda Hotel, there used to be a couple, and the street used to get covered in purple when it used to bloom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sight to see.
So I think we have a bit more time. So explain to me like the new album Jacaranda. We had at least talked a bit about the Kiswahealing.
Okay.
So Jacaranda Propaganda. So we've established the climate part of it is about that's Jacaranda.
Yeah, I have a song called Nalia, which in the message is not very clear why I cry. But for my interpretation, I cry for Kenya. It's a cry. I wrote it in France, and I was like, I'm tired of Kenya, because from Kiswahealing I had done a song where I'm talking about I'm done with Kenya. I'm very happy that I'm leaving. It's like a continuation, like no, I cry for Kenya. I want to come back. Let's fight for this country. Let's stop cutting down trees. Let's handle corruption. Let's this kind of cry. It's a political cry, but also a cry to have a better Kenya.
Man. And the Jacaranda.
Yeah,
now the propaganda.
The propaganda beat is now the positive vibe that comes with the music.
Yeah.
The giving hope to the people that we can do it. We can make a better Kenya. We can make a better Africa.
Yeah.
So that's the propaganda. It's a positive propaganda.
Yeah.
I know some people want to make it propaganda imeganda. Like negative propaganda, but we are not part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Positive propaganda.
Positive propaganda.
Man, and at least I always say, and that's one thing, maybe it's a secret, maybe the government should not know this.
Yeah.
But through art, your message can be spread so easily.
So easily.
So easily. So if they funded more artwork, maybe even that more positive propaganda will be spread.
True,
man.
True. And if they don't fund, we will fund it ourselves.
Yeah.
Because it's a fight.
True.
And hopefully our children will find a better system. Because even like you're talking about Nazizi and all, they really worked so hard for this industry. Yeah. And we applaud them for that.
Oh, definitely.
So we continue the fight.
Yeah.
Whether they fund it or not.
True.
We'll get financing from other governments.
By the way, whatever it takes to make the art.
Yeah, we'll continue.
And as you said, even like every time a keyboard or a guitar is stolen from a church. Exactly. But as long as you said, even you, the fact that keyboard has now gone on to another artist who's going to also go and make more art.
Yeah.
And hopefully even him, he gives it to another artist that will go on to make more art.
Exactly.
The dream won't be stopped.
Yeah.
The dream will not be stopped.
It can never. The idea is there. The seed has been planted.
Yeah. Man, yeah. And I really feel as personally, as I say, I call myself the Hotep from Nairobi.
Okay.
And I say a Hotep meaning a black supremacist. And I also say that the Pan-African dream will happen through art as well.
Yeah.
Because I think also that collaboration of different artists, I, in fact, in my art, in the very little that I've even done, I've interacted with like Nigerian musicians, just over social media who've reached out and been like, I like the way you do this and do this. How did you do this? And we just like exchange ideas, and for me that's the bit of the Pan-African dream that's going to continue.
Nice. I like that idea, but maybe my addition to that, or my criticism to that, I would suggest maybe you change the name from black supremacist to something else, a little appealing to humankind. But it's a lovely idea. I will support you. I will we'll tour with you one day.
Man, amen.
I hope and pray.
Amen.
Even though I don't pray. Even though I don't hope.
For me, let me pay the bills. But I mean, as I say black supremacist, I know it's very aggressive.
Yeah.
But I think it is also brought from that thing of a lot of the people that inspired that black supremacy as well. Malcolm X, Kwame Nkrumah, and also guys like Fela Kuti. That's the artistic side. It's that aggression. Like I do have that thing of black supremacy in my eyes is not to put down other races, but to empower the Africans.
No, but in the name itself it says superior.
Yeah. Okay.
Superior to what?
Yes. I mean, true. Very, very true.
I don't know. Maybe you consider, your art, your what you want to share. I don't want to interfere with that.
Yeah.
But that is just my suggestion.
No. True.
Yeah.
Now it is something to consider. I do see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Man, but I will still push the Pan-African.
No. That is you have to push the Pan-African spirit.
Man.
Always. Me too. I do it.
Man.
And that's why I'm there to learn and to conquer the world. And then I'll name Mediterranean Sea to Gitonga Sea.
The Gitonga Sea. Man,
it's possible through art. Like the street where I live is named after Renaud. He was a French poet. Who says that street or another street cannot be named after me?
Yeah.
That is not my ambition, but at least that's how you conquer. Not that is our ambition to conquer, but we intellectually, not through blows or weapons.
True, very, very true. That I completely agree. In fact, that's why I say, for me, the fight I'll fight, the greatest fight, is through my art. I'd want to educate Africans.
True.
As a whole, of course, starting at home here in Kenya, but as a whole, the dream is for Africa.
True.
Yeah.
The same for me. Yeah. The same when you see me on stage.
Yeah.
I'm always dressed as an African. I mix the two. Even with my sounds, the same. I mix the sound of African rhythms.
Yeah.
I go to Mbere. The Mbere drummers. I sample their drumming.
Man,
and I mix it with the American sound.
Yeah.
The hip hop sound.
Yeah.
And it brings birth to something
new
and beautiful.
Man. Oh guys.
Yeah.
As you've heard, it's out on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's out on YouTube.
Jacaranda Propaganda, guys.
Yeah.
Make sure you go and listen to it. Oh,
yeah,
man. And even as I was complimenting you, the pendant, pendant, beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's my spirits, my ancestors who give me wisdom every day.
Man.
And give me strength.
In fact, next time we meet, I'll also have mine.
Yes, it's important.
Oh, man. Thanks for joining me today morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Bro.
Thank you so much.
Man, it's been an amazing conversation, bro. All the best going forward, even going back to France. Journey mercies, man.
Thank you so much,
I hope you get to go back there and continue spreading the lovely message,
We shall. And, all the best for you too.
Thanks, man.
Peace and love and wealth for you and for your family.
You too,
and
man.
to the listeners as well.
You too, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
thanks.
And to all the listeners who've joined us today morning on Wellness Wednesday, that was my guest, Gitonga Mukira.
Yeah.
Hey, I always, as I said, I'm terrible with names, man. Terrible with names and faces. I'm one of those guys.
That name is from your tribe, at least. We are brothers. We are from the same clan.
Man.
Do you have an English name?
Michael, but
Michael, Michelle, how do I pronounce it? But Njagi?
Yeah.
That's the way you should pronounce it. Yeah. I hope so.
Actually, yes. Even I really only go by my African names now.
Yeah.
In fact, if one day I stop being lazy and I can go and officially change them.
You remind me of a friend of mine.
Yeah.
We were meeting some American friends, and this guy, we used to call him Romeo. And because, Romeo, and he was introducing himself to this group of Americans, and they could not understand his name. I am Romeo. What? Romeo. Romeo. Romeo.
What? Guys, Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Oh, man. Thanks again for coming.
Thank you,
For everybody that's been listening, this has been your boy, the Hota from Nairobi, here on Icon Radio with my guest, Gitonga Mukira. And coming up next, we have a lovely episode of Sustainability Connect with Wanjira.